Well, we've cleared out our journal, except for this one mission that I don't want to do because it's helping mages, and we are role-playing somebody that doesn't want to help mages. So we're gonna go ahead and advance the main story.
It is apparently not enough that the Kunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Kun. He has left for the Kunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
Dragging your boy out of the compound won't help matters.
I cannot leave him there. I hope you can convince the Arishok that this will only inflame the situation.
He hasn't been quick to see reason to this point.
It is a hope. I am still allowed that at least.
I've really tried to puzzle out what would an effective leader do in a situation like this. Like, I don't think that he's necessarily wrong to hope for a good outcome, but I mean, Hawke is right. Everything that we know about the Arishok, I mean, maybe this is just me knowing what happens. The Arishok is not here to play nice. They are here to do what they want to do. You know, get their tome. They're not interested in anything else. They're not interested in diplomacy. And they're not interested in playing nice about the people's religious or cultural views. Like, there's never been any sign of respect from the Arishok regarding the people of Kirkwall or the leadership of Kirkwall. It's been the barest minimum. It's been even less than that. It's been, well, we won't actively attack you. I guess I'm not really sure what a leader should do in this situation. Not harbor the Kunari, you know? Just like not have let them in the first place, maybe? Wait, is that the right way? I didn't even look carefully. Oh yeah, because we were going to the Kunari compound. God, I was just about to say there's probably a trap right there. Good job, guys. This is a good crew in terms of combat. I usually have Fenris and Anders in the rotation. For some reason, Meryl
So who
doesn't.
hired that lot? Anti-Canary? Anti-Viscount? Or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
But yeah, Meryl never really made it into my usual mix, and I'm starting to think that was maybe a mistake. She's amazing.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
Well, hope the Arishok hasn't grown attached to the Viscount's boy.
I'm so curious to see how this goes with red responses. I have no idea.
What do you want, human?
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist.
Did I ask?
But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
See, that's all I needed to hear. Like, I didn't need to hear the rest of that.
You're biased. You need to replace your dwindling troops.
Only a fool arms a captive. Vidithari make a free and educated choice.
Join or die.
Lives are short compared to eternity. Death would be the obvious choice if there were any truth to your beliefs. It doesn't matter. He chose the Qun in a time of peace. His life was not at risk. He is no prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
That doesn't make sense.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would involve the Chantry?
No, but we know who would. Mother Petrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
I've had about enough of Petrice. Several times over.
A threat against Vidithari can have only one answer. I will suffer only one outcome.
Okay.
I will be watching, Hawke. The demand of the Qun is clear.
This is where Mother Petrice gets shot in the face. Why did I think it would be that last scene? That was too early. Poor Seamus. I don't think you can deny that the Arishok is a religious fanatic, the way he talks about eternity. But he's not exactly wrong about
I finally realized what was necessary, Sirrah Hawke.
people joining
The
voluntarily.
Viscount's son denies the Maker and submits to the Qun. I couldn't let that stand. But for every challenge, an opportunity. If his Qunari masters murdered him as he tried to escape, it would spur the faithful. Don't you agree? Or was your offer of loyalty temporary?
Interesting.
Question your methods, not my loyalty. If you want to fight, it's coming.
That is the idea.
The Arishok was right not to trust you.
Stand with my men, Sirrah Hawke, and we will show the good people of Kirkwall how to test their faith. For the Maker's glory, the heretics must die!
Ooh, interesting.
Mother Petrice,
Your Grace?
there are battles in every corner. The blood of the faithful, and others. It is, as you predicted, all too well.
I am sorry, Your Grace.
Come, Petrice. I would speak to you. And someone must make this sad event known to Viscount Dumas.
That was different.
My son. He could not be protected. Even here, in the heart of the Chantry. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
This is not over, Excellency. The city needs a leader.
It does. And I am no longer that person. Please. Hawke. Leave me.
These thugs are plaguing the streets. I don't see a problem in giving them the fight they want.
Fools to the highest office.
Always.
The Grand Cleric asserts that I failed to maintain the solemn dignity of my position. I am no longer a mother in her service. But thanks to you, there will be faithful enough that need me. The Chantry is far from united.
Well, this is interesting. I've never had a playthrough where she lived. I kind of feel like saying, just stay away from me, means I'll probably never see her again, whereas it might be more interesting to try to call on her for aid later. I'm gonna not push her away from me, because I don't want her to just disappear. I don't know if this will make her disappear. I'd like to keep her around and see what's different, so we're gonna go with a rare non-red dialogue
Stay out of
choice.
trouble. Really?
That is up to our Kunari friends. Make her watch over and protect you, Sirrah Hawke. We will all need that grace soon enough.
An end of sorts. But the Kunari and the Chantry and the Viscount's dead son won't simply fade from memory.
I doubt any side was satisfied. And now?
The Arishok is the one to worry about. We wait for his reaction.
Yeah, Hawke does not particularly care for Petrice. It's not like he saved her ass because he cares for her in any way, or that he wants her help for personal reasons at all. It's just me saying that I think it would be interesting for me personally to see what happens if she sticks around. That's it. It's entirely possible that choosing that red dialogue option would not mean that she never shows up again, but I didn't want to take the chance.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
Everyone, shut up!
Hawke. The Arishok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Petrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
I absolutely love that that's her way of getting Hawke's attention. So good.
Make some sense, both of you.
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Kunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying, maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Unfortunately, I don't think Isabela's gonna stick around either way. I don't know. We probably should do this first, though.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Kunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawke. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a low-town foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Kunari.
I suppose you think he planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawke short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawke that much.
You've had luck on your travels? Everything's quiet here in the mansion, for the moment.
Oh, so we don't have a letter. Kozak lied to me. It said we had a letter, specifically. Or there was something over here that said that. More dogs. God, the dog noises. There needs to be an option in the menu for turn off dog noises.
I'll deal with this.
I still don't get the name. Did they hang someone here?
It means being drunk.
Hold! You will surrender the relic.
I don't have your stupid relic.
Kill it!
What is this? Why do the Qunari want this relic?
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
You kept this from me.
I didn't want to bore you with the messy details, that's all. The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is.
Koslin?
That's the one.
The founder of their religion, the most revered being in their history? That text would be sacred beyond measure.
I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall. They can't leave the Free Marches without it.
All this is your fault. I should have handed you over to the Qunari years ago.
And what would that have accomplished? They don't want me, they want the relic. Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again. It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once. Come on, we've no time to waste.
Where is the relic?
I have it. The Tome of Koslan will not fall into Devinter hands.
Blood and spite!
A toss, Qunari!
He's getting away!
Isabela!
Run! Run! So, we're probably going to get that letter from Isabela saying that she's gone forever, but I think that you get that letter regardless of whether or not she chooses to come back. So, I won't know for sure if she's gone until we confront the Arishok. I would...
people come out at night. It would be good to get rid... I get shivers just standing here.
I would guess that she won't come back. Simply because...
Once a thief, always a thief.
Come on. Aveline will be waiting at the Canary compound. We still have to deal with that mess.
I really think it has to do with your friendship rivalry meter. I don't know for sure. I don't know. Because, like, we romanced her, but we said repeatedly that we weren't gonna be, like, serious with her. It wasn't about feelings. So just the fact that we were in a relationship with her, I don't think that's a good enough reason for her to stay. And I don't think that her friendship meter's up high enough for her to come back. Unfortunately,
I better have a lot of these.
Unfortunately, I really messed up when it came to Isabela in this game. I really, really should have tried to get her to be a rival. I really just kind of thought that by being Red Hawke, everyone would naturally become my rival. And that is absolutely not what happened. I don't know why I thought that. Ugh.
Don't forget, as soon as you're finished wrapping up your business, we'll need to go to the Canary compound together.
Yeah, we're ready.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arishok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Greetings, Arishok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawke about the relic stolen from my grasp.
Your relic could be anywhere.
A truth, but you minimize your role.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. Your collusion in the Chantry has ensured I am hated whatever I do. How much pain will you allow to selflessly deny the Qun? Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Vidithari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
What these men did was wrong.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Vidithari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawke, what would you do in my place?
Give us the elves, or we'll take them by force.
Hawke.
Impressive, but I am committed. I cannot leave without the relic. And I
Aveline's
cannot
like,
stay and
Hawke,
remain
shut
blind
up.
to this dysfunction.
Shut up. Stop it.
There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Dutch ankle as soon as he decides
Vinek Kathas.
that violence is the answer.
Not here! Two open! Go! Go!
Little things like that just show you like what a masterpiece this game could have been if they had had more time to develop it. Like, I still think this is a good game on its own. But if they'd had more time, oh my gosh, we could have gotten something so incredible. The talent in the team was absolutely there. They just didn't
Can
have
you
the
hear
time.
it? The Canary must be spreading out. They're attacking the city.
And of course we know that they were just
Why?
burning out because they
What
were
could
working so
possibly
much.
hope to accomplish?
So that doesn't help matters.
You heard the Arishok. He's done playing nice, and damn the consequences.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly, but we'll need some help.
Let me guess. Our friends from Parvalan decided to take over after all.
The Canary are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
What? Move. Meryl. I have no idea if that worked. I tried to silence him. Silence is a new ability of mine. God, those javelins, that just looks like so painful. Oh, I forgot. This is where we meet the Grey Wardens.
You have
Stroud!
our sincere thanks. This attack was most unexpected. We have not met. I am Stroud of the Grey Wardens.
What's up,
I
buddy?
cannot believe the Kunari would dare such an attack. This will lead to war with the Free Marches for certain. I fear pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
There's something more important than an invasion.
There is, but I cannot say more. The Qunari are of far greater concern to you, I'm certain. But we must return to our mission.
Reinforcements would come in handy if we fail.
Even if we wish to, Grey Wardens cannot involve themselves in political struggles. I am
Never.
sorry. Take this. It is all we can spare, but perhaps it will be of use.
We're gonna be such good buddies
Make
after
watch
this
over
game.
you, my friend.
Apparently. More like co-workers, honestly. What does Ron call his co-workers, his friends? Workplace proximity associates or something like that. That's how I feel like Red Hawk and Stroud would be. Red Hawk and whoever the warden companion is. Workplace proximity associates. No, they have this den under control. Get these archers. Okay. Nope, stop.
Take your faces!
Oops. I let Fenris die. Whoops.
Seems you have won the day. Well done.
Thanks, buddy.
Harshera, quit your struggling, woman.
Trevor! Boss!
Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
Where is that magical son of a bitch? You're fine, Fenris. The commander herself.
I am Knight Commander Meredith.
Quite an entrance.
I know you. The name Hawke has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Qunari are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Qunari are taking people to the keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
You're on your own.
I'm not one of your Templars. I don't take orders.
This is your city as well as mine. Defend it. Head to the keep, and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
I love Meredith. I think she's a fantastic character. It is really too bad that in the end she was the bad guy because... not just because of her views, but because she was driven kind of crazy by Red Lyrium. I think that she would have been so much more interesting and compelling if it was just, you know, just her. That's just who she was as a person, following her beliefs. I mean, yeah, granted, she was following her beliefs, but they were exacerbated by the Red Lyrium, you know?
I'll deal with this! I'll deal with this! You wanna fight? Try me!
My goodness. Fighting.
Jeez, get wrecked. Did that work? I don't know. Whoops, last round. I think it must have worked. He's just standing there. There's more. Oh, Orsino's here. Okay.
Many thanks, my friend.
We'll need all the magic we can get.
Of course, of course. But what of the others?
First enchanter Orsino. You survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
She's the Knight Commander. This is her province more than anyone's.
It appears I am outnumbered.
This simplifies things. Let's go. We need to find out what the Qunari are doing at the keep.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad? They have hostages. We need a distraction.
I am in charge, and I refuse to play games. We attack.
Let's do it.
I've never sided with Meredith before on anything.
Orsino, make sure there are no surprises.
So this is fun.
We need to find
Simple.
the Viscount, and quickly.
There's more coming!
Go. We'll deal with them.
That's kind of funny. Why wouldn't she say, you deal with them, I'm going after the Viscount? I feel like that's how that logically probably should have gone. But of course, you know, we have to do the thing because we're the player character. I just feel like Meredith would want to be the one spearheading everything. There we go. Yeah, gather together in a small area for me, please. You're really starting to go through health potions. Girl, don't die. And now we get to confront the Arishok.
Here is your Viscount.
You dare? You are starting a war!
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see. But we have guests. Sinead Dawn, Hawke. I expected you. But for all your might, you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
This madness must end.
Perhaps. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren.
Alright, let's do it.
Parshera! You are Basilit An, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawke, you know I am denied Parvalin until the Tome of Kozlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
I believe I can answer that. I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
The Tome of Kozlun.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere. You know how it is.
This is a Red Hawk playthrough. I want to choose the red dialogue options almost all the time.
You betrayed me.
That's a little dramatic.
We could have prevented this if you hadn't stolen the damn book.
She stole it a long time ago, right?
Maybe you're right. Normally I wouldn't have cared. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round. It's pathetic.
Are we gonna hand her over to them, though?
The relic
I
is
don't know.
reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalin with the thief.
What? Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the Tome of Kozlun. She must return with us.
Okay, I want to keep Isabela around for Act 3, if possible.
You have your relic. She stays with us.
I'm so glad you came back, Isabela. Don't worry.
Aww, Meryl.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge you, Hawke. You and I will battle to the death with her as the prize.
No. If you're going to duel anyone, duel me.
You are not Basilit An. You are unworthy.
Don't you have what you came for?
You know we do not suffer thieves. She cannot walk away from this insult. I will take her. If you object, duty demands that we fight.
I wonder how, so my very first playthrough of this game, I ended up fighting the entire room full of Qunari, and it was impossible. I tried like a dozen times, and I couldn't do it. I wonder if this is how you get there. But we're gonna go ahead and duel him.
Your death, your rules.
Marathas! So shall it be.
This is gonna be my first time dueling the Arishok as a warrior. I have no idea what to expect. Nope, I cannot stun him. Didn't think I'd be able to, but... I'm just curious to see like how it'll go when he does his finishing move. I don't know. So I can kind of knock him back.
This is not battle. It is preparation.
Finish this! Let's finish this! Oh! I'll deal with this!
Well, that didn't damage me, really. Interestingly. He is not losing health. We're just at a point where this guy is not losing health.
Isn't enough for these death rusts.
Now you fall! Let's keep this up! Need to rest!
The range on that is ridiculous. You're fine, Hawke.
Finish this!
Put me down, put me down, put me down, put me down. Come on, put me down. The fact that he takes all your stamina with that is bullshit.
Can't keep this up!
One day, we shall return.
Is it over?
It's over. The city has been saved!
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arishok in single combat? It just sounds so... romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're developing a little crush.
Don't be ridiculous. The champion just seems very... heroic in your tale.
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then... what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Is the Chantry out for revenge? Is that what this is all about?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. He wasn't just a hero. He was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order. Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed. After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumas. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
Do not hide behind the champion. He has no role in this.
I don't need anyone speaking for me, Knight Commander.
Is that so?
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what he has to say?
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
Rogue mages are constantly threatening the city.
Exactly. Would you have us do nothing in response?
I would have you not paint us all with the same brush. Not all mages are waiting for the opportunity to wreak havoc.
You know as well as I that temptation preys on every mage, no matter how noble their intentions.
You push us into desperate acts, and then use that as justification to press even further.
Fighting her at every step has not improved things, First Enchanter.
I am through trying to help her. She will
Fighting.
not
You can't
be
just
helped.
accept your oppression. Like, you gotta fight that. Of course.
That's enough, Orsino.
We're siding with
Stand
Meredith
down.
this time.
Justice shall be tempered by mercy.
That has never been your code. I will not submit to this.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the First Enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace! He should be clapped in irons, made an example of!
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl. You have my thanks for stepping in, champion. If you had not...
I doubt sending them back to the gallows will end this.
Sadly true. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today. And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
Alright, we're into Act 3! That means next time we'll be checking the quest log a lot and kind of just seeing where we go from here. We're definitely going to have a few things to take care of with our companions. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Get that tail out of here, Rogue.